Welcome everyone to another video tutorial on Laravel. Today I'll be looking at the menu category and the menu items. In our previous video we created the category items, so now let's focus on menu items. So let's go and create our menu controller and also our menu model. So I'll go to my root directory. I'll go to my root directory, which is crud, and I'll put cmd, which you're already familiar with. Then I will do this. I want to create a controller for my menu item. So I'll just say php artisan make controller, make controller. Sorry. Then I'll call this menu controller. This one will handle everything about menu. So menu controller, I want to put a resource, so I'll just come here and say resource, and I press enter. So you can see controller created successfully. So let's go to our VS Code to see if the controller was created successfully for us. So let me close this, and close this, and let's go to our app. Close this, and close this. So our app http controllers, you can see menu controller has been created for us. This is the menu controller, the one we created earlier. So the menu controller also has inbuilt method: index, create, store, show, edit, update, destroy, exactly like the previous one, which is category controller. The next one is to create the model controllers. So let's create the models controller. So I will come here and just do the same thing. php artisan. Sorry, let's create we created the model controller before. Let's create the menu model and the migration. Sorry for that. And then we want to create the menu model and the migration. So artisan make model, then menu. Then I want to migrate. I'll put my -m for migration and press enter. So you can see that model created successfully, and our migration was done successfully too. So let's go to our VS Code. So let's reduce this. So let's go to database, and let's come here to see migration. So you can see it has created the migration for us. So this is it. So this is our table. Create this menus table. So I click it, you will see this is the menus table. So it has created a table called menus for us. So this is the name of the table, menus. So let's go and check the model. So let's check the model, app, models, menu. You can see this is the menu model. So we have created controller, created the menu models. So the next thing we want to do now is to do the needful by inserting data into our database. So let's get started with that. So let's go to the migration. So I will come here, migration, click on database, click on this one, the migration. So we're going to I want like 4 or 5 fields. Sorry, I want the price field, the price column, I want the description column, I want the name, I want the image column. That is what 5. So we are going to do with 5 set of fields. So let's get started. So I'm going to do this table. I want this to be name. So it's going to be a string name. We've done this before, so I just wanted to just know this. So let me just copy this, and then I want this to be description So this one should be description, which is text. You can use string. I mean string, and I want this to be description about the product. I come here, I do this. I want this to be the price. The price should be in decimal number, so I'm going to use double or decimal. Let me use double. Double also means decimal, so I'm going to call this price. Sorry, we'll call this price. So since I know the price now, the next one I want to do is image. So I'll come here and insert my image here. Now I'll call this image. So I've created 5 column in this table. So let us save this. Save all. Remember that the name of your table here is menus table. Please take note of that. Please take note of that. So let's migrate it so that it will show in our database. Right now we don't have any table of such in our database. Let me open our database for you so that you see it. So let me open it so that you see it. Now we don't have the data. It's only after we migrate, we put our PHP artisan migration. That is when we're going to have data stored, data in the database. So let's wait for localhost PHP admin to load. So supermarkets. So you can see that there's no table like menus here in our supermarket database. So let's go do the needful. So let's go do the needful. I save this, then I go to my command line interface. I come here, I type PHP artisan PHP artisan migrate. So let me save this. Okay, you can see the table is migrating. So I have my menus table created already for me. It has migrated. So you can see it migrated already. So let's go to our database now. Let's refresh this database. So you can see our table menus has been added here. It has been created for us here. So let me click on the menus table and see the fields that are there. So you can see the fields. We have ID, we have name, we have description, we have price, we have image, we have the rest. So this is how we set up our table in the database. So I believe by now you already know how to do this. In our next class, we are going to continue from here. Thank you very much. I'll see you in our next class.